Welcome to our YouTube channel, and today we're gonna go over my 2.4-hour Le Mans race that I did last weekend. As you can see, it's raining, and it wasn't raining when we went to the grid. And in the formation lap, it just started raining. Everyone in dries, and it's gonna be a hell of 3 laps in wet condition on our dry tires. Let's go straight to it. Going to the start, I'm starting P3. The 2 car in front of me, you see, they have an insane pace. I barely can stick with them in the quali, so well, we can see what we can do. But going to the race, I couldn't brake because of the rain. You know, straight center from the inside, couldn't turn the car. That was a bit of a controversial move from me, but we stick to it, go for it. I don't see he's flashing me out of his anger in the spot. But going forward, I'm losing time to car in front, and he's on soft tires, so they have more grip, they heat up more faster, so that's probably why. And you can see the car behind me that is overtaking right now, he's on soft tires as well on the rear, so I'm expecting a send from him, this guy, in this first spin, and as you can see, he did exactly that, and he sticks to it pretty easily. I feel like I'm really slow, but in reality, when my tires warm up, I'm gonna have the same pace as well. And then skipping to second chicane, as you can see, the car behind me is trying to overtake me. I brake later, have more balls, and overtake this guy. And now we're just trying to get away from that guy. As you can see, the standing is a bit wrong. It's showing I have on hard tires, but I'm in medium tires, and the people that says they're in medium, they're at soft tires, so just don't worry about the standing. This is like an LMU thing. And braking for this corner, I felt the car having a lot less grip, so we're gonna skip straight to push curves, trying to make this corner for the first time. I didn't have I just didn't know how I should expect the car, the feeling, because you know there's gonna be a lot less grip, and you can see the tires are screaming. I was putting a lot of steering input, and then it just doesn't like this car. When you put too much, it just doesn't like it. Tires scream at you. We're almost gonna complete the first lap, and I feel like we have a lot more laps until I need to pit, so I'm just gonna stay out for a long time. I think. Look at the next lap. Going through Indy, and you can feel the car getting loose. Like you can see the brakes are just locking up. The condition is getting worse every single lap, every single second, and we're just trying to survive, I guess. I'm making a good gap to car behind as well, catching the car in front. My tires are like warm up now, and just trying to stick with it. Going through the Porsche curve, you can see the tires are screaming. Like the grips are getting worse and worse and worse, and almost hit the wall there as well. And just trying to survive, I guess. There's dirty as well from car behind, causing us having like a little moment there, losing time. But we're making a gap to car behind. That's all we need to know, and catching the car in front. And as you can see, the leader is pitting. I personally don't think that was the right call for him, but yeah, the track is not that much for a wet tire, so we're gonna skip straight to the first chicane. And as you can see, I'm right onto his tail. I catched him. I think I don't know why, but I think he's on esports setup, and I think as you can see, he's struggling to put the power down. The track's getting worse and worse, so I probably have more grip. I'm trying to wave to keep the heat on the tires. It's not really gonna work. I'm just gonna lose time, but doesn't matter. Just trying to hit the key, keep the heat, and going through the second chicane. As you can see, it looked like I have more grip. I think he has less swing as well. So yeah, as you can see, I get really good exit. I'm going for the outside, but I don't think it's gonna work. So as you can see, I'm going for the inside. He's gonna defend it. I'm barely having spacer. You can see much worse later in the race. And spoiler alert, I'm gonna overtake this guy. He's going for a switchback, get the exit, and he's opens everything. That was a really, really nice switchback from this guy. I have to get the credit to him. And we're just going side by side, so close, so much close racing. And this is actually worse for us because we're losing time to the leader that just bit it. But going 2 by 3 in this condition on dry tires, I have the balls to brake later, keep the car in the track, and just trying to keep the car on track until we pit it. This lap I decided to pit because the track conditions getting really, really worse. So I did this. Couldn't brake, just caught the whole pit entry thing, and we're in the pit. So interesting thing happened here was that P2 didn't went for fuel. He just changed his tire, and I went for fuel and tires. So he was about 10 seconds in front of me because for the fuel. So yeah, I know, but it's gonna come out to the end of the race. We'll see. Yeah, he's 8 seconds in front of us, and as you can see, the leader is passing us right now. That was the leader just passed. So we're P3, and as you can see, this GT3 in front of us, still on dry tires, could not hold the car, went wide. Yeah, just first time on with tires, they're really, really cold, so it's just a bit sketchy as well. But going through Indy for the first time, you see that little dude died there, and we had a big lockup going through that. Didn't expect the grip. I didn't know how much grip it have, so just couldn't brake the car there. And also here, braked a bit too late, so we lost a bit of time there. As you can see, the gap to car in front is getting a bit bigger. The car in front of us, he's on medium still, so you have to pit as well, and the leader also has to pit. But going through here for the first time, you can see I have no grip. I don't know why the wet tires I feel a bit worse. It just, the track's getting worse, I guess. But yeah, going through there, really careful. Don't want to kill the car. And yeah, we're just gonna go with white here. Take the yellow track limit. Doesn't really matter much in the long races, but someone off in the gravel. As you can see, P4 is pitting as well for wet tires. As we go through here, I'm trying to stick the car here, get a fast exit, but going through here, as you can see, the gap is less. We're catching the car on P3, and I had this moment here, which was a little bit suspicious out of me. I don't know why I braked that late, but just keep it that. We lost about it was around 4 seconds there, but it really doesn't matter in long runs. We're going for a Portuguese again here. Catched about second through the last part of the lap, and going through here, I hit the wall. And what happened was that I got a suspension damage there. It doesn't show it on the in replay cameras, but you can see I had a suspension damage, and I just thought the race is over, but the damage wasn't that bad, so I didn't even feel the car having the damage. But yep, I'm stuck behind this GT3s in the for chicane, so couldn't do anything there. Lost a bit of time trying to get a good exit, going around me inside. I think that's inside, but going for Portuguese again. As you can see, I'm gonna go a bit wide. Couldn't turn the car. You can see the traffic in front of us. I'm just trying to find a way to go around him. The inside doesn't work. He's gonna block me. So I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go out right on the outside," and it worked. It actually worked. So yep, we didn't lose that much time. It wasn't that bad, but yep, getting through the GT3s, opening this Mercs, and it was a pretty nice one. Pretty nice lap with me. We gained about a second or two car in front, going through there. So it wasn't a bad one. Skipping 2 lap. As you can see, the sun is setting. We're going through the night phase of the race. I'm going through Porsche curve and I lose the car. That was the saddest thing in the race, but doesn't matter. We got to the race. We lost about 3 seconds. That was a really scary moment for me to do the race. I thought it was over when the car spinning. I thought I'm gonna go straight to the wall, but actually did 360, just aura farming there. And yeah, lost the car there. Doesn't matter. The sun's setting. It's not raining as much as last 2 laps, so the track's getting a bit better now, I think. Yeah, going through the 4th chicane, lost about time there. I don't know how much time we lost there, but doesn't matter. Interestingly, the car behind is only 1 second behind us, and as you can see, he's already catching us right there. So trying to get away with the exit there, but we lost the car. Almost spun. He got a good exit. He's gonna go right outside, and he's gonna get it. And skipping to the other part, going for this corner. I'm trying to brake late, but it just doesn't work. It's in this condition. Trying to get the slipstream. Going through Indy. I didn't want to do this, but I just saw him braking so early, so I just sent it inside, and it actually worked. I even could have gone faster, but it worked. So yeah, trying to go inside again, keep the car, and yeah, that was a nice move from me. Really poorly one, but doesn't matter. He's also flashing me. I don't know why, but he probably was too scared for him. So I don't know. So as you can see, all the car in front of us pitted, and this is the next lap. So I'm gonna go pit this lap. And what happened was the track was slightly wet, and it wasn't raining anymore. So I said, everyone else were at wet, so I thought I might skip the pit stop by going on dries. So I went on dries, and it was a big risk with the damage I already had. I had a rear damage, yellow damage, and a suspension damage, but I went for it. I went for soft tires, so I can heat it up more easily, and that's all you want in this condition. You want to heat the car, heat the tires easily, so you can actually drive the tires. Like, it's drivable. At this moment, I'm just thinking if this was like a right call or not, but I guess we'll see. As you can see in the throttle input, you see how much TC is helping me right now. I could not go full throttle at all. I had literally no grip at the start. Trying to turn the car here, didn't work. Lost so much time, and again going through this car, the first lap, lost the car again, did another 360 at Porsche grips. I look at that Porsche grip doesn't like me, but we'll say that that was a really scary moment, almost myself, but I guess we're just gonna continue with it. Going through the 4 chicane, just trying to pull the tires down because they just had a moment to probably overheat it right now. Just don't want to have another spin. But we're P6, P5 in front of us. The track is getting drier and everyone else is dry. So this is like a crazy moment for me. I need to catch as much as time I can in this moment. And as you can see the dry line forming at night, which is crazy. And with my soft tires, I'm just gonna try to stick in that line, just stay there, and just keep the car there, so I have more grip. We catched about 3 seconds in 1 lap on the car in front. We weren't catching the P1 for the same gap, but we were catching a lot of type P4. So just continue doing this, and going through Indy, I felt that soft tires are getting faster and much faster than the wet tires right now, so just keep doing that. this strategy, it just all depends that if it's gonna rain in the future or not. We have like about an hour to go, and I'm just trying to maybe we get lucky and there was no rain, but that chances are slim. Just need to catch the car in front by pace. So the strategy, we might have fucked up the strategy. So yeah, going around the outside on this Ferrari, just trying to stick to the behind the Porsche, getting so close to the bumper. Couldn't overtake them there, but trying to stick the car, and yeah. At this point, I'm just have to wish for wish that the weather is getting better. No more rain. So yeah, I'm just gonna stick to this strategy, I guess. And going to the next race, 3 laps later, it's actually raining. You can see the dry line forming. You can actually see, you can feel it. You don't want to go outside than the dry line. You just want to keep the car there because there's literally no grip there. It started raining again. The strategy didn't work with us, so we are at P4. There's no more strategy, so we are at P4, 12 seconds behind P3, and we're just gonna try to catch them. We have about 15 minutes. I missed my braking, so next might have the grip's getting worse when it started raining, and then just didn't expect how much grip I'm gonna have. So skipping to that part, you can see the car in front of me has pitted. So we're P3 now, but we're actually P4. And going to the first chicane, trying to brake in the grips is so bad. There's no grip. The dry line is getting disappeared. You can see I'm struggling to put the power down, and it just stupidly sliding. I think it's not even that word, but yeah. The gap to car in front is 30 seconds. Surprisingly, I'm catching them somehow. I feel like they're on old wets. They're probably losing time. Also here, no grip, going wide. Couldn't do anything. I couldn't turn the car to the right, so I had to cut the track. But yeah, LMU, if you're watching this, fix your track limit on wet tire, because I can easily cut every single corner without getting any penalties. So fix your track limit. Later in the video you will see what I mean. Braking for this corner, I feel like there was no grip, but actually the softwares were not getting any more worse. So I feel like the rain, it's not like heavy rain, it's like a slightly like a little rain. So it's like a drizzle, so it's not really changing the track status. So but still, I needed to pit in like 2 laps, so we didn't have any choice, so we had to go on wets. I mean, it makes sense to go on wets because the track is literally wet. And through Indy, literally no grip, no grip. The dry line is disappeared now. I have no dry line. Just trying to keep the car. It's not working. As you can see, the gap to car in front is getting bigger by a bit, and we're actually gaining time to car behind as well. Going through Porsche curve, this was like the scariest part for me. I was just going slow as I can to keep the car safe. Which you can see when I put the power down, the car just doesn't want to contribute with me, just want to get away from me. And yeah, completing the Porsche curve really slow, lost a lot of time there, but couldn't do anything. I had to pit. So at this point, there's 45 minutes left, so I had to stay out if I want to skip the splash and dash at the end of the race. So it was really important to stay out a bit more, and I did it. So I'm just gonna go straight to wets, Yeah, all I want to do is just survive this last part of the race. 45 minutes to go. Just pitting for wet tires. Now, getting on wet tires, we are P7 somehow. I don't think if that standing is right or not, but I think we should be P6 or 7. Definitely not that joke. 6, 7. Okay. Coming out of the pit, we're gonna go for turn 1. There's definitely a lot more grip. You can see I caught that track because I didn't know how much grip I had, but I had a lot more grip than I expected. So we're just gonna trying to keep the car on track because it's called wet tires, so it's a bit different as well. The track is getting a lot more wet than it used to, but it's definitely better than going on soft tires, so good choice. Now I think there's a lot of people in front of us haven't pitted yet, so just have to wait for them to pit. But I think we are P4 on strategy on pit stops, so we're not actually P6. And for the rest like the goal for the rest of the race was just to catch as many cars as you can and then overtake them, obviously. I'm on new wets, that's the thing, and I think P1, P2 and P3 are both are not in new wets, so they're under old wets, so just I think they're gonna be slow under me at some point. So I'm just gonna use the safety from the Ferrari GT3, and because yeah, I'm trying my best to just catch the car in front. It's actually working, catching about like a second. As you can see in the standing, and just having that dead air from in front. Had to cut that corner. You can say I had to cut that corner, no, but it was really risky if I tried to make that corner. I could have spawned. Yeah, all this thing can happen. Okay, skipping to Indy, there's a LMU there, and that's the leader. I'm so desperate to catch the people. I send on the inside, get the position, and that was a really ballsy move as well on the leader. If you're gonna think about it, and then going for the red line, try and go to the inside, use have as much as grip I can, just try to catch the car in front. We actually catched him. P1 is pitting, and as you can see, P4 is only 15 seconds in front of us. So I think P1 is going to be behind us when they pit, so we are definitely P4. Going through project grip, you can see the tires are screaming, no grip, sliding the car around, and trying to not hit the ball again, getting another suspension damage, destroying a race. So just gonna keep it like that, and you can see literally no grip at the exit of Porsche grips, just trying to keep it there. P3 is still on pits, so we're definitely gonna overtake them. Straight, I had to cut the corner, literally no grip, so I couldn't do anything there. I tried to slow down a bit at the chicane, tried to keep back the time I gained, but look at that LMU thinks that legal, so just gonna stick with it, I guess. So this is the gap. So everyone pitted now. So there's the gap to car P1 is 37 seconds. And the gap to P3 is only 12. And you're gonna see. Okay, 20 minutes to go. I catch a lot of time on P3 and P2. So the gap to P3 is only 1.4 seconds. You can see in front of us. They're in front of us. We're gonna try to overtake them soon. And the gap to P2, surprisingly, is 10 seconds. He's on a really old tire, or he's having a massive exposure, and he's definitely really slow. Somehow, he might have had damage as well, but that's the good news for us. We might be able to be P2 now. And less than 20 minutes to go. I'm just trying to catch P3 in front of us. I know I can, because I catched 10 seconds in like 20 minutes. So try to get them at this point. I'm trying to use all of my battery as I can. It doesn't show how much battery I have here, but I saved my battery for this point, trying to go on the wet line and getting as much as time I can. Actually gaining time here. Getting the good exit. That was pretty important. Because I think time is the gap's getting bigger to P2. I think he's fast in the straight. He's losing a lot of time for curves somehow. So it's definitely interesting. I think it might be setup or damage or his tires. So there's like 3 possibilities. And again, going for the wet line here, trying to get the car. Gaining a lot of time here. I use the shaded line here again. I mean, LMU allows you to do it, so I guess you can't do it. Yeah. Going again. For chicane, you can see I have GT3 in front of me, and also P2 also have GT3 in front of him. They make contact. He goes wide, almost lost the car, and lose so much time. I'm going for the inside. We're going 3 wide, and then I see the car going around the side. And 3 laps to go, we overtake P4, and we're just gonna go full send for P2. We're in the podium places now. Still have the damage as well. Had to cut this corner, couldn't brake. I was trying to defend P4 behind us, so I had to brake, but so yeah. And 2 laps to go. The guy you see in front of us is P2 that we were fighting early on in the race, and literally this guy gives us no space. We're going inside with just a little bit of space. We made like a 7-second gap to P4, so our podium place is basically safe. And he's sending it. He's not staying back. He says no, he doesn't have the pace. He's just gonna send it back, and does a massive send. He couldn't hold it, and he got the whole track. LMU fix this. He just got the whole track and getting a lot of time on me, and that's legal. So I don't know which motorsport that legal. So I don't know. Yeah, you might need to fix that. So this thing on the slipstream again. The gap to P1 is 30 seconds, so it's not like achievable. It's not possible to catch him in less than 2 laps. So we're just gonna. It's P2. Fight for P2. As you can see, he had a little bit of bad exit. I also had a little bit of slide. So yeah, I was gonna see that. The gap is 3/10. For the slipstream, I think it's possible we can send it here. But I'm just trying to like trick this guy, go for the inside, try to outbrake him, but didn't work. Yeah, still had it. We both got that thing, got that corner inside. So yeah, the gap is 2/10. We have the slipstream as well. It's a risky move to go for Indy in the last 2 laps of a 2.4 hour race, but I guess if we need to, I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna send it because not many space there. So yeah, we send it. Hope the car. That was pretty cold for me. He had a little bit of contact there, and he's just not giving up. He knows he doesn't have the pace, so he's just gonna send it on me. Get a bad exit. I have the right hand side. I'm gonna get the good exit. He's gonna lose so much time. About 4/10 there, and skipping that part, going to the 4 chicane after 4 chicanes. He's 8/10 back, and just see what's happening. I'm just gonna let you guys decide if this is fair or not. Basically gained about 4/10 on me, final laps, going there, and it's not over yet. This guy's still gonna cut corners and gain time on me, illegal times. But LMU allows you to do this, so I think it's illegal. It's legal to do it, so you can do it. See, he got the whole chicane at 10-1, and no penalty, no holdback, no slowdown, nothing. And yeah, I guess it's legal. still behind us. 5 tenths back. He can still try to overtake us here. He also, again, cutting the whole track there. LMU takes it. And 5 tenths back. I mean, he might be able to do it. I'm trying to break the slipstream point. Trying to break the slipstream by doing this. Left and right. And yeah, I'm going for the inside. Trying to pull the inside. Not defending, just for the wet line. And you can see, I couldn't break. I cut the track. He also does it. And I slow down for the yellow track limit. But I don't know if he had a yellow track limit or not, but he had to run on me. He's gonna go for the inside of the second chicane. Going side to side. And I just try to not die. It's the last lap, but I'm definitely trying my best to overheat this guy. He's gonna send it. And we're gonna have a little bit of contact. It doesn't leave me enough space. I was in the curve, didn't have any more grip, and we had a contact, and he dies. So if you look at back at the replay, you can see he was pushing me to the curve, and no grip there. Tried to hold the car, but they didn't give me enough space, and I had the contact. Yes, I mean, Trees tried to be dirty. He got what he deserved, karma. And we're gonna look at his view as well. Let's see. What can you see? Yeah, you can see. He got the first corner a bit too much. Don't leave us enough space. Contact and basically dead. So I don't know. Tell us in the comment. And now I'm gonna go a bit silent here. I'm gonna let you guys have a little bit of ASMR on the last lap of this race with the Porsche GTP. Coming out of Porsche curves in the last lap, one last time, going for the 4 chicane, taking this P2 home, started P3, finished P2, not bad, you can say. This race was for my silver ranking, and we're just gonna cross the line in P2, and super happy for that. It was an amazing race, I loved it, and it was so much fun. Going for the victory here. And as I said, this race was for my silver safety rating on LMU. I have been rookie for the past 6 months. This is the leader trying to find a space to do donuts. Just gonna trying to find a way here. Yeah, it was a really fun race. Definitely exciting, at least for me. Trying to do donuts here. Realize there's no space here enough for donuts. So yeah, just gonna go down there on the spot. Yeah, just trying to have a little bit of fun at this really not really hard, but it was a bit mental, as you can say. Doing these beautiful donuts. Just like I say, it was a really good day. No, just LMU, if you're watching this, please fix your track limit. And also, if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. And tell us in the comment what you liked, whose fault was that, and we'll come back with more videos. I'm not Aaron. Aaron is the owner of the YouTube channel. I'm his friend, but I'm just gonna work together, I guess, for this YouTube channel. So see you guys on the next video.